Everything in American political discourse now is always shaped around, okay, are you a Republican or are you a Democrat, and then you can't get along. We have structures for political conversations that grew out of an era that no longer exists.
We're headed towards real trouble. If we keep getting angry people in front of us, we'll tear each other apart.
The two-party system is not only broken, but it's a dinosaur of an old model. People are aware that somebody with an agenda other than theirs is making a decision for them.
The biggest lie of the election of 2016 is that it's a choice between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
So is this the Gary Johnson that we would have seen in the debate?
This is the Gary Johnson that you would have seen in the debates. It angers me to no end.
If third-party candidates were heard and seen and taken seriously, all of a sudden everything changes.
If Gary Johnson got on a debate stage, he would wipe the floor with Hillary and Trump. This election basically comes down to, can Gary Johnson get on the debate stage? If he gets on one debate stage, in my mind, this will be over. He'll wipe the floor with him.
Gary Johnson is polling higher amongst millennials, independents, and the military than the other two candidates, Trump and Hillary. But yet, he was excluded from the debates. It's simple. The polling institutions have excluded Gary from the process.
If you were in the debate, how would you handle some of these detailed policy questions? Like you had the Aleppo incident, and Hillary has, like you guys had in your Facebook briefing, piles and piles.
So I would tell people that in my heart, I want to stop with these military interventions. In my heart, I don't want to send our men and servicewomen to lose their lives, and I don't want them to be responsible for what ultimately are thousands of innocent people being killed in these countries. I think is horrible. Horrible. And that's how I would answer it tonight. I would be mad. I would be angry. I would be angry that people would be calling me out on the names or geographic locations, names of foreign leaders, when the underlying policy has thousands of people dying. And that is unacceptable.
So is this the Gary Johnson that we would have seen in the debate?
This is the Gary Johnson that you would have seen in the debates. It angers me to no end.
So much support. I mean, there's more support.
Because what I'm saying, I think, echoes what most people think. That what we do is ridiculous. What we do is abhorrent.
I mean, there's more support for you guys to be included in the debate than there are people who would vote for you. Why do you think that there's so much?
Because both of them are vilified. Both of them are unpopular. 60% of Americans view them negatively.
What do you guys make of the idea that you are spoiler candidates?
It's horrible. Why would you even say that? We're giving people a chance to vote for something as opposed to the lesser of two evils. That's what we are providing. First vote. You want to waste your vote with Hillary or Trump? Go right ahead and waste your vote. We're not spoilers. We are the first vote.
B, have a very big, powerful club. That clubhouse has a lot of doormen, but we're going to get our power back. They stole our power. We were asleep at the wheel.
I'd like to hope that Americans are watching this election and realizing how desperately we need to make huge changes. So whoever gets elected needs to hear me and hear me now. We're watching you. We expect change. We expect things to be different. Our voices are going to be heard.
Now is the chance for a third party. Maybe you have one more chance in 2020, and after that, I think we're gone.
I'm incredibly excited about the millennials who are coming up, who now seem to be able to think for themselves. They're not going to be nearly as uptight about breaking ranks with one of the parties going forward.
Let's get people to understand that if they want to fix their country, they better look in the mirror, because no one's going to do it for them. But there's strength in numbers, and we're not alone anymore. There's not just one of us. We're an army.
Why are you allowing this film crew into your life and your campaign?
I've never feared losing anything.
Gary Johnson is polling higher amongst millennials, independents, and the military than the other two candidates, but yet he was excluded from the debates.
How does that happen? Who's deciding who can run for president? It's not you or I. It's not the voters. There's very little democratic accountability. The whole system has become a big organization, perpetuating a set of interests that are at odds with the public. It's more that the public doesn't recognize its own strength and that it can change it.
The country needs a great deal of healing, and this election has brought that out.
The leadership just failed. We're being taken advantage of, and it seems as if no one's standing up for us.
My taxes from my business and my income went to bail out the same bank that won't give me a deal on my own damn house.
I've never experienced a moment in my lifetime like this where we could be on the edge of World War III in 2 or maybe 3 places in the world.
We need to elect persons that will speak to the values and beliefs that we embrace.
If third-party candidates were heard and seen and taken seriously, all of a sudden everything changes.
I think it's a stochastic event that throws us into a constitutional crisis that forces the country to deal with whether or not this is the system we want.
They will only listen until the voices become so powerful in a collective way that they cannot do anything but listen.
Let's get people to understand that if they want to fix their country, they better look in the mirror. There's strength in numbers. We're an army.
We're giving people a chance to vote for something as opposed to the lesser of two evils. We're not spoilers, we are the first vote.